Alright, welcome back to Alan Wake, everybody. Let's go through this. It's going to give us a short recap of what happened between the last two episodes, and then we'll hit right in, so I'll shut up for this beginning portion and let the game do the talking. And
previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
oh, episode 2 taken. New York City 3 years ago. Going back in time. Same old outfit.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
I can see you.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
So I wanted the thermos first. It's a nice place. Look at this living room. Got a new TV they have to set up. Nice. Holy bookcase. I mean, eventually I want something like that, but nice. Coffee, 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 coffee.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish
But-
this by tomorrow.
And coffee. You can do it to everything. Just push a button. Push a button. Burger. Or smoothie. No, nothing else needed. No preparation. No anything. Just button. And like 5 minutes. You come back. It's done. Go to Alice. I'm gonna go to my study. Manuscript page. Do that in a second. Examine what? Oh, it's his series. Return to Sender. What I Can't Forget. Alex Casey. The Things That I Want. The Fall of Casey. And Alex Casey thriller. So they're all Alex Casey books. That's his series. Cool. Bathroom and bedroom. Dang, look at this. Look at this. Nice bathroom. Radio, radio, radio. And closet. There's nothing in your closet. Okay, now I see why you wear the same clothes all the time, because you have nothing else to wear. So, cool, I guess. You might want to buy some new clothes, though, because, you know, having other outfits to wear is kind of nice.
Hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Last night. I had to examine mock-ups.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh, it's right there. And she's deathly afraid of the dark.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Candles.
No, it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
The clicker.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
The clicker.
Here it is.
Alan.
He still has the clicker.
Too.
Yeah, nice story writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
The clicker. Get a clicker, solves all your problems. Click, 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 click. Especially if we can get the button that gets you anything. Just click burger, click smoothie, click, 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 click.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Alright.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Yes, suppose I can examine the fish, then why it's just slopped onto the table.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon on the other
Don't mind if I just walk out to you, Doc. Alright, thanks, bye. Love to hear about your fishing stories, but
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Crazy Lady
Mr.
Weaver
Wake,
might be onto
the
something.
sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was
Uh,
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
ooh, thermos, don't mind if I do. Examine button.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Check it out.
Okay.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm exploring. Read what? What am I reading? Have you seen this man disappeared on... That is June 20th, 2007. Identifying features, knack for winning contests. So he's the lucky person who wins all the contests. Missing Richard Baug, or Bow, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip, overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank you. And then that's it. Okay. Sarah Breaker, Sheriff Breaker. Ooh, what a dang. Okay, that's a name. Don't miss the Sheriff Breaker.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, thank you. It looks
You
busted.
started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need
Unknown
to take
caller.
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice.
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr.
Lover's
Wake, can I
Peak.
help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Let's go to Zell's.
They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
You need to be bright in here. Someone else very concerned about the lighting situation.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Hey, please help me, man.
Oh, you were talking to me? Okay, I thought I said, hey, you.
I can't stand the dark anymore.
Look, another thermos. Again, these things aren't very hidden, so I'm able to get all 100 of them. If they're that easy to find. Okay, junker
Caller
being
had told
old
me to
car.
find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Hold in fence. Wow, okay, you have quite the kick there, Mr. Wake. Alright. You disintegrated those
Alice's driver's
boards.
license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Oh.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
I almost missed the manuscript. That would have been bad. Okay, so I go back the way I came, I'm guessing. Alright, let's read this first. We should have... Oh my, we have 3. Also, it turns out the pages are the actual... I mean the harder collectible. If we go to episode 1, I am missing a few. I think we have this
I
one.
stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
These, I picked them up last episode, but I didn't read them.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
So, these pages, as you find them, give you a glimpse into what eventually will happen. Of course, what happens in the next 5-10 minutes. But Barry's arrival towards the end, the one we found towards the end, was hinting towards episode 2, where we each had that phone call with him. That is interesting. So these pages get you a little small glimpse. That's cool.
And the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head.
It's a new voice.
Of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Different voice. There's snow. Since up 2.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Who is this referring to?
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Am I gonna kill the person I'm talking to on the phone? Come on, let me climb over. There I go.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler,
there's
his
Barry.
agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Hi, Barry. Good to see you.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Oh, that's
Barry,
Rose.
You found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Barry,
Max?
down.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Ooh. Come on, Betty.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Mhm.
Seriously, Al. What
wait
you were
here.
saying in the car? Just listen to yourself.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Sorry, I didn't know you should ask about the dog.
And his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Drinking?
No!
Very
Look,
shush.
I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
And
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Can I
Seriously, Al,
sock
you
him?
can't just go and meet
Just
the
like,
kidnapper.
shut up!
Those situations always end up in disaster.
Wait here.
Shush.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thank you.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Sweet. Hope the dog gets
If you
better.
have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife. It's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand...
Bye. Sorry, I don't care what Barry has to say. He's a funny individual, but he's just gonna blabber on anyways.
Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Gosh, get some allergy meds.
Be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous.
Yokels?
Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Okay. Thermos. Yeah, I should be looking more hard. I should be looking harder for manuscript pages. They're more valuable. Which I haven't missed any, have I? Oh, there's a lot in chapter 2. My lord. Let's go to Lover's Peak and fulfill the story.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Thanks, Barry. I didn't even see it. I just saw the prompt to pick it up. Okay, let's read that one.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yep. And
Barry had the keys to the car he rented.
It
It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
okay, I didn't see what that was, but I heard it. Okay, back on to being my vigilant watch on every... Wait. Is this where I can explode a flock of birds by flashlight? Also, I don't think I should be going to those cabins to search for things. Okay. Somebody crashed their car. Moving on. Nobody's there, so no point in staying. Alright, bad nightmare.
Left me weak. This was no head injury.
What?
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Okay. Where are you? I can only run so fast.
Hello?
Oh.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Can I have the page? Do I have the page? Did he give me the page? Office. This way. Not that way? Oh, follow the symbol up top, duh.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Knock, knock. Unlock. Let me in. Page? What does this one say? I'm reading all of them as soon as I get them now.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Okay, so I know in the future I will have a safe moment in light after a fight with an axe-wielding person. Got it. Fuse box.
I was too late.
Oh.
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
Can I grab the
there
axe?
There was no way to get the lights back
Take
on.
the axe. Oh, gosh! Open. 1 second. He's already dead. I'm just gonna pick up some ammo. No. Can't do anything anymore. He's already dead. That's got up behind the counter.
The ground was covered with oily patches.
Oh, manage pitch!
Liquid darkness.
1 second. Reading.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Oh, so that's what just happened. Okay, that's the page he was talking about. Got it. I should have just pressed F5. Okay. Okay, okay. The dog! Is that a machete? Yo. Oh, stop throwing axes at me. Bye. jerk. Rusty? Where'd you go, Rusty?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
A mammoth-sized? That's not a mammoth-sized hole in the wall. That's a... Mammoths are way bigger than that.
Don't feed the animals.
Where'd the dog go? That's my question.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Has he become one of the shadows? Don't do that to me. I can't see him.
The park ranger's instructions at all times.
Okay, he's... Stop. Stop.
2 bears and wolves.
No, gosh.
Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet on a...
You are fast. That is freaky deaky, dude.
It is against the law to remove any virtual objects or historical...
Now, I do notice the batteries do recharge, so if you don't use it all up, it will come back. Aha! Okay, these boss fight things, they are durable people. Under a thin layer of skin. Yeah, so normal light does take away their shadow effectiveness. Gosh, stop the throwing axes. But not as well as focusing. Battery does come back if you let it. So if you do this properly, you can actually limit how much battery you are using. Also, if I just get headshots, that'd be great too. Thank you. Learn no tips and tricks here while I'm playing. Is there any more ammo anywhere I can find? It'd be fantastic if I could get some more. I'm running low on some revolver bullets. You do have 3 bullets, which is... Oh, wait a second. Never mind. I found the bullets. No batteries though. Just bullets. Alright. Moving on. But leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want nothing to do with you. Safety light. Okay. Phone call. Answer. Good.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Ooh, manuscript page ends some good old alcohol. A full pack too. Looks like none of it's open. Dang. Okay, safety. Read next page. Rusty's final thoughts.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Dang, okay. Alright, Lover's Peak. Let's go meet this guy who stole my wife.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
What about option 2, Moonshine Cave? Aha! Yellow arrow. Yellow sparkles. Good, good, good. Yellow's good. Yellow means safety. Yellow means goodies. Say a frequent bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition. Yay, safety! Shotgun! Give me a shotgun back. Heck yeah. More batteries. Good, good. Got 15 batteries now. Now, more shotgun ammo would also be nice. Be very appreciated if I could find some more. I mean, I have a lot of revolver ammo again, so we'll keep it that for now. No. I didn't even see that arrow. That arrow was kind of blocked by the Lover's Peak sign. Oh. Don't start to... Nope. 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 Oh, there he is. Hi. Oh, I am surrounded. Okay, let's kill this guy fast. Shotgun would be good for that. Oh, I can fall off the edge. Oh, that's a thing that can happen? Okay. Honestly, actually, this episode's already like 35 minutes long. We'll leave this episode here, and we'll come back for episode 4. I'll go back to the cave and get back to where I was. It's just a couple minutes, and then that'll be episode 4 for that one. But this is it for episode 3. If you're enjoying this series, let me know down below. I am going to continue to play this, as I said, to finish up episode 2, and then probably end it there for today. It's going to get a lot of editing for me to do, to look through. But again, if you like this, leave it down below. Comments down below if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, or concerns from down there as well. And I will see you all next time.